Oh my God, like, so I made it up to Oregon here now a couple hours ago, and it's been pouring nonstop the entire time. Say hello, this is my mother. Hi. So, I'm up here just for about a day and a half, just helping them move. But I wanted to share with you guys a concept that I've been studying a book on recently, just on basics of, the market and trends, because I know a lot of people, there's a lot of hype and a lot of fear just on the concept of another crash. And I wanted to share with you guys just some interesting data. Statistically speaking, you have two different major types of a crash, or a small crash. One is called just a correction. Now, a correction is when the average trend of the stock market dips by 10%. That's all a correction is. So dips by 10%. And then you have what's known as a bear market. And wow, it's now really raining. But you have two different types of markets. One is a bear market and one is a bull market. So a bear market is where the market is actually trending downward. And the reason for that is a bear, when it attacks, actually attacks down on its prey. Whereas a bull market is a market with an uptrend, and the reason for that is that a bull, when it attacks and hits a target up. So that's where you have a bull and a bear market. So a bull market is a uptrend, bear market is a downtrend. So if we're on the trend of a bear market, on average you have a bear market every 3 years to 5 years, and a bear market simply only means that the market dips 20% or more. The average market dip is about 33%, to give you guys just some exact numbers. So this is like a super mathematic, calculations and figures and all that kind of stuff, but it just gives you a little bit of an idea, just what they're actually talking about. If you have a recession, that would be a type of a bear market. And a bear market only on average lasts about a year. And statistically, every single bear market is followed by a bull market, which means, yeah, okay, so on the short term, you're gonna run into problems, but on the long term, you've always got something up to look for. So don't worry so much about it. Also, a lot of people out there just freak out and, doom and gloom and the world's gonna end, but you gotta realize that there's a saying, a broken clock is even right twice a year, right? And what ends up happening is you have people who make all these economic predictions, and they predict in 2009 it's going to crash, in 2010 it's going to crash 11, 12, 13%. The whole idea is then the one time that it does crash, they're like, oh yes, we're right, so therefore we can predict the market. But the point isn't that. They just happen to predict frequently enough that they're going to get it right at some point. So don't take too much heat on that. The whole idea is that just in terms of production and business, don't change anything. Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And with that, I gotta run. I'm helping them pack and move. They're coming back down to LA, and we're really excited about that. But have a good day, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Thanks.